It's Hillary Clinton up against Mitt Romney in this 2024 presidential matchup. Today on Political Access, we're going to go through all the states, and this was suggested to me in the comments. And we've got two presidential losers going at it, two candidates where most voters want nothing to do with these two, so turnout is going to be down. Corporations might like these two candidates, the progressives, not a Clinton fan, the Trump base, not a Romney fan. But it's still pretty much going to come down to the same 5 or 10 states. So let's go through this. We'll talk more about it at the end. Start in Alaska, and that'll be safe over 10 points for Mitt Romney. Hawaii, safe for Clinton. Washington, Oregon, California, safe for Clinton. Nevada will be the first competitive state, and that I have is a tilt for Clinton. Idaho and Utah, those will be very safe for Romney. Arizona leans for Romney. Montana, Wyoming, safe for Romney. Colorado, high single digits, likely for Clinton. New Mexico, that'll be about 5 points, leans for Clinton. North and South Dakota, safe for Romney. Nebraska, at large, safe for Romney. The 2nd district, that's the Omaha district, that I have as a tilt for Romney. Kansas, Oklahoma, safe for Romney. Texas, likely for Romney. Minnesota, likely for Clinton. Iowa, likely for Mitt Romney. Missouri, Arkansas, Louisiana, safe for Romney. Wisconsin, tough call for me. I went with a tilt for Romney. Illinois, double digits, safe for Clinton. Michigan, low single digits, leans for Clinton. Indiana, safe for Romney. Kentucky, Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, safe for Romney. Florida, that will be mid-single digits, likely for Romney. Georgia, that will be tilt for Romney. South Carolina, safe for Romney. North Carolina, leans for Romney. Jump up to Ohio, that'll be likely for Romney. West Virginia, safe for Romney. Let's go all the way up to the Northeast into Maine, at large, likely for Clinton. The 1st district will be safe for Clinton. The 2nd district, that is redder, and that will be leans for Romney. New Hampshire will be leans for Clinton. Then we have Vermont, New York, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island, New Jersey, Delaware, Maryland, and Washington, D.C., all safe for Hillary Clinton. Now we have Pennsylvania. That will be again low single digits for Hillary Clinton. And finally, the last state is Virginia. Those D.C. suburbs, they like establishment candidates, and that will go likely for Hillary Clinton. And that's the map, and it's a close one. 273 for Mitt Romney, 265 for Hillary Clinton. So Romney is barely able to edge it out, and you could flip a coin in some of these states like Nevada, Wisconsin, Georgia, even Arizona, and it could go the other way. I don't think either of these candidates would be strong in that Rust Belt, but somebody is going to have to win, and Mitt Romney, he didn't get it done in 2012. Hillary Clinton, she neglected Wisconsin and a lot of the Rust Belt in 2016. She didn't get it done either. Romney didn't really get super close in those states in 2012, but it's a different era now. There's a lot more political polarization, so I do have Romney barely carrying Wisconsin. Maybe he ends up carrying Michigan and Pennsylvania as well, but I think the turnout would just be down across the board, and probably a little bit more of those suburban Clinton voters would be willing to come out for her, and she'd be able to win these states by a couple of points. In Georgia and Arizona, those are states that have drifted hard to the left over the last decade, and they might go blue in this matchup, but I figure there's enough legacy Republicans that were turned off by Trump that would be more willing to come out for someone like Mitt Romney, even though a lot of the Trump base would stay home and they would not support Mitt Romney. Some of those Trump voters would come out and vote for the Republican regardless. And then there's other voters that would come out just because they can't stand Hillary Clinton. Some voters would come out because they can't stand Mitt Romney. But Romney, to me, is just much more boring and bland. Hillary Clinton, she seems to rile up more opposition than someone like Mitt Romney. And as I said at the beginning, the progressives, they're not going to be a fan of Hillary Clinton at all. She's going to get that liberal establishment, the coastal areas, the wealthy areas. She's going to get a lot of that support. The corporate support would probably be okay with both of these candidates. They might talk up some populist issues on a couple cultural items, a couple of economics. But in the end, they're not really going to shake up the system too much. That's why the donors, the corporations, the establishment would find both of them to be acceptable candidates. And that's why the turnout would be down. I think the electorate has had enough of Mitt Romney and enough of Hillary Clinton, and they both had their chance to win. They didn't get it done. And now there's so much more division since these two ran 5 and 10 years ago. It can be hard to predict these states, especially swing voters in the middle. Most of them don't want either of these candidates. So it's going to come down to who would be able to not have their base repulsed by them the most, and who could get a couple of more points with their suburban type of independence. But maybe one of these two candidates would surprise everybody and go in a completely different direction and fire up some new voters. I don't think people would believe it at this point. These two have been around a very long time. I don't think they trust them much anymore, but somebody had to win this matchup. But this is just what I think. Let me know in the comments. Who do you think would win this matchup? Which states would you change? How would your margins look? Let me know down below. On your way out, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next video.